Okay, so this is a question from Lecture 2. I'll go ahead and read this to you just in case you can't see it on this computer screen. I just took a snapshot of it directly from the website. But it says, find the value of k so that the line passing through the points 4, 2k plus 9 and k, 2 is perpendicular to the line x plus 3y minus 6 equals 0. Okay, so to begin, we're going to have line 1. And line 1 basically is coming from the 2 points 4, 2k plus 9 and k, 2, or just those 2 points. Alright, now to find the slope, that's just going to be the change in y over the change in x. So just because they have letters in them doesn't mean anything spectacular. You're still just going to do the change in y minus or divided by the change in x. So what I have here is the change in y is simply going to be equal to 2k plus 9 minus 2. So that's just the second part, the y component, divided by 4 minus k. And the only thing I can really simplify from this is just the numerator. So the numerator simplifies down to 2k plus 7 divided by 4 minus k. And that's really all I can do with the first slope. Okay, now the second slope, what we see is that for line 2, we actually have x plus 3y minus 6 equals 0. Now, this line is what's called standard form. Whenever you see a line in standard form, you can't really see the slope or anything really that useful. So what you want to do is you want to write it into slope-intercept form by solving for y. Solving for y. So I have x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. And if I solve for y, you're going to get 3y is equal to negative x plus 6. Then you're going to get y is equal to negative 1/3 x plus 2. And what you see is that is our slope. Right, this is our slope that we see. And again, this form of a line is called the slope-intercept form. Again, this is the slope-int form. I'll abbreviate int, but that's for the intercept. So we have our slope 2 is just equal to negative 1/3. And that is all we can say about that particular piece. Alright, now since line 1 is perpendicular to line 2, that implies that the slopes are negative reciprocals. So remember, m1 was equal to 2k plus 7 divided by 4 minus k, and m2 was equal to negative 1/3. Now, I can take the negative reciprocal of either one and set them equal to each other, but in this case, the negative reciprocal of m2 is just positive 3. So negative 1 over m2 is just equal to positive 3. So if I set them equal to each other, I have m1 is equal to negative 1 over m2. m1 is equal to 2k plus 7 divided by 4 minus k. That's going to be equal to 3. Now when you cross multiply, because you can think of this as 3 over 1, you're really going to get the equation 2k plus 7 is equal to 12 minus 3k. And again, what I'll do is I'll get all the k's on one side and all the numbers on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that now. If I bring this k, see, 2k, if I add 3k to both sides, I get 5k. If I bring that to the other side, and if I take 12 minus 7, I get 5. So therefore k is equal to 1. And that is the final answer.